do you want to grow a business, Stacey? To be successful, to what? To have money, to be able to then travel the world and do things I want to do. But then we find ourselves in this cycle of like, can you make the money? You got to do more. You got to show up more. You have a bigger audience now. Now everybody, you got to like put yourself out there more. Your content has to be bigger and better. You have to keep posting because you're going to lose everybody, all your fans. It's just a cycle. So it's a social media game that we keep playing. So I called it the social media game. It is, whether you post or not, but you still spend, I'm sure, hours. You're here right now. This is social media you're on right now. Whether you post and share your life, your stories, your world, or you spend time and hours just scrolling through other people's lives and looking at their lives, wishing and hoping that you had their life, and then feeling bad about yourself, that my life sucks. Like, look at them. Oh, they're on vacation again. Oh, look at that. So cool. They have a boat. Oh, they're going to this beautiful dinner. Oh, look at that lobster and steak. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow. She has a new pocketbook. Oh, wow. Look at her nails. They look so pretty. Oh, her hair's so nice. Wow. She's so skinny. Oh, look at her boobs. Like, the list goes on and on. Right? So this social media world, this game that we're all playing without realizing it, it's consuming us and it's destroying us. And last night I had a breakdown crying because I'm just like, I'm like, do I want to continue doing this? Is this really bringing any value? I mean, because I see my face. I feel like this is me being just like self-centered. It's all about being vanity and conceit. You know, it's like, yeah, you're here, but I have to see myself in the camera all day long. And I'm looking at myself and it's about me. I feel like at the end of the day, it's about me and I'm being selfish. Like, this is taking me away from really being who I want to be and write my books, because I can come across and share my message with you on my podcast show, through my books, and you don't need to see who I am. You don't need to see my face. I don't need to see my face every freaking day. So last night I was just like, wow. And so I've already been contemplating this through Lent. Should I get off social media? Should I take a break through Lent? Then I didn't. I just kind of said, okay, no. Then I hired a person. Then I hired an assistant, a virtual assistant. So she took a lot of the load off of me by doing a lot of the work, by posting and stuff like that. So, you know, I check in and see what she's scheduling and stuff, make sure everything looks good. You know, I got to still show up on my stories every day. I got to do that, right? I got to show up here live every day. I post on TikTok every day. I'm on Bigo live every day. And it's exhausting. It's like, is this the world I want to be on? Cameras, TV, you know, lights, camera, action. I thought that's what I wanted. You know, that's the funny thing about it, you guys. I thought that's what I really wanted. I wanted fame and fortune. But I even think now, without even being an actor or actress, like, the camera is on us 24/7. I'm on the camera right now every freaking day, live. No unscripted, raw, real, authentic me. Like, shit could happen live. You know, there's no cut, no editing. This is real. So I'm here more than an actor or actress, you know, playing out a movie or a series. So this got me consumed. This is consuming me, consuming you. We are on our devices. I just realized I had an epiphany yesterday when I saw a commercial, and in the commercial, everybody had their phone. I'm like, holy effing shit. Tell me one thing that everybody has. One thing that everybody has that we all have in this world. Maybe besides little kids, but even little kids are getting phones, elementary, middle school. Everybody has a freaking phone. Everybody walks around with a freaking device in their hands. We are addicted. We are playing this freaking social media game. They have us trapped. We are slaves to this effing game. And I'm so sick and tired of it. And yes, I'm part of it, right? Because I keep showing up and then you're here watching me. So I keep just adding fuel to the fire. But I'm really slowly getting depleted and awakening to, like, this is not what I really want to do. Like I said, I wanted to be famous, dancer, singer, songwriter, all these things, but like, dang, they even have a break. But I feel like when you're on social media, you don't have time to take a break. You have people expect you to be here live every day or show up every day in your stories or in your posts somewhere. And it's like, wow. And I remember listening to a podcast a couple months ago where this author, obviously they're a famous author, writer, they're being interviewed by a famous podcaster, said they're not on social media. And like the microphone dropped and I'm like, what? Wait, say that again? Like, could I be famous? Could I actually like get my message out there without having to be on social media every day? Or even having a social media account? What? So that's my goal. I have a podcast show. I need to work more on my podcast show because everything right here I'm saying, like this, I'm recording this. I'm going to use this for my podcast show because this is so good. Everything I'm saying here, I'm going to cut and edit it, whatever I got to do. I'm going to put this on here. So this conversation, this talk is called the social media game. We are all in the middle of the social game. We're all living in the social media game. It's part of our life. Unless we get rid of the damn phone. Think back, who is my age? Who's in their 40s? I'm 46. Shit, we didn't walk around with a freaking phone. Phones were at home. You went outside. You went down the street to knock on your friend's door. Hey, could Johnny or Sally come out and play? And you were engaged and present in the moment. You played, you had fun, you lived life. Now everybody's walking with their heads down, looking in their phone, checking their emails, checking their notifications, seeing who liked this post or not that post, or who commented here or not. We are addicted and it's scary. How do we make a change? We have to say enough's enough. We have to create boundaries. We have to create discipline, self-discipline on not going on our phones or shutting our phones down and taking a break or walking away from it and going out and living life. Even when we do go live life, I'm on the boat, I'm like, hey, or I'm at the beach. I mean, we take our phones with us because why? We want to snap everything we're doing. We want to show everybody what we're doing in that moment. Like I read earlier in my writing here, no one fucking cares. You don't care about my day. You don't care I'm on the boat having fun because you should be having fun. But why do we find it so intriguing that we just want to be on social media, whether we're posting or sharing, we're watching, whatever it is we're doing? Like, I'm going to start leaving my phone home for the weekend when I go out to the boat and stuff like that and adventures. That's going to be hard because I want to show and share like, hey, look I'm here having fun. But again, why? What is that? Is that some pride? Like, look at me, look at my life. I'm having fun. How about you? Are you having fun? And of course, I'm always trying to share that positivity and trying to spark joy. Like, hey, go out in the world, live life. But you know what? I come to realize we can go out in the world, live life without being on our phone. If you need to in the morning, after you get up, say your prayers, do the things you need to, then maybe check your phone and give yourself like 20 minutes, right? This ends up being time management. Give yourself 20 minutes maybe to check your emails, to go check your social media, see what's going on, scroll and time yourself literally, and then get off. And then go out in the world, go to work, go live life, go play, go have fun, and leave the effing phone home. Like I said, we didn't walk out the house when we were kids with a phone. If somebody called us, they had to leave a voice message, right? And then at the end of the day or after work, or we got home from school or work, whatever it was, we checked the phone. And then we got on the phone to call their friend and talk for a few minutes or whatever not. And that was it. We were more engaged in life back in the day. Who could agree here, right? Don't you agree? Like, I just feel like we're getting lost. This technology, yes, it's cool. But at the same time, it's just like, I feel like we're losing ourselves. We are losing. I feel like it's a war. I don't want to call it a silent war. It's like a war against the web. Why they call it the WWW, right? World Wide Web. The web has us trapped. We definitely got stuck in the web, you guys. We fell for it. World Wide Web, www.com. Think about that. So those are my thoughts and my feelings that maybe you don't feel that way. Maybe I feel like this because I'm just overburdened, I'm overwhelmed, I'm overworked. And not even that. I feel a big relief with my virtual assistant, Elijah, if you're listening, shout out to you for helping. That definitely took a big toll off of me, scheduling posts out, having videos ready 4 weeks out in advance. So I definitely come a long way of scheduling all my posts and content out in the world. But still, I find it's still consuming, because you still feel like, why do you have to do that? Because you have to be there, right? Why do we have to schedule posts out in advance? To make sure I'm there, because God forbid Stacey Ziegler doesn't show up on Instagram or on TikTok or on Bigo. Oh my goodness, the world's gonna end. You know what? Guess what, you guys? The world won't end. So we get caught in this cycle, this craziness of the internet, of social media, of being online, scrolling, spending time looking at other people, watching videos, whatever we do. Even if you're reading on a book or watching TV, like, grab a book, an old classic book, and read a book. I mean, our eyes, I don't know this damage with all this technology that we're so close looking at the eye. I know the blue light from the camera, from the computers and our phones and everything, devices, that stimulates us. Especially most people are on their phones till like they go to bed. And you wonder why you're not having good sleep. Like, I don't want to get into this because I'm going to get off topic, but everything about the phones are destroying our world, internally and externally. They are. I even heard like mentors, big people who've realized the phone, it's destroying us. We feel like we always have to constantly be there. And if you show up sharing some type of content and you want to talk about something else, like your audience is like, wait, what are you talking about? And so, it's just a lot to take in. So, and that's what I have to say for today, you guys. My love. That was a lot to take in. Okay. So I have a lot to think about. Like I said, I'm going to really try to, of course, my first priority is my books and then my podcasts. I think put those two side to side, because my podcast, I can talk, I can record, I can share, inserts of my book. And that's what I want to share. Me posting pictures of me in my bikini or dancing. What is that again? What is that to gain? Is that to tease and trigger? For what? To gain your attention for what? What am I getting out of it? What are you getting out of it? Is it really moving you in the right direction to your goals? Is it fulfilling you? Is it accomplishing you? Because after you watch me dancing, or after you watch someone else, or whatever it is you do on social media, read, look at, watch, post, whatever, we're left feeling empty. Because think of it, our phone is turned to a god. It's a god in our hand, right? It's an idol. Whether you believe it or not, this is what I was saying, that everybody has a phone. It's pretty scary. Before you could say, hey, not everybody has this, not everybody has that. But one thing everybody has, whether you're rich or poor, everybody manages to have a phone. Everybody has a phone. But I like watching you and reading. Thank you, Michael. So, I'm not going to disappear anytime soon. I'm just venting. This is how I feel right now. And so definitely it's learning, it's time management, when to go live, when to get things done, making sure that when I am here on the camera, that I'm sharing value, that I'm sharing like value right now, sharing content that really will help to inspire you, that will help you to grow, to evolve, to become a better version of yourself. Then I'm just here talking bullshit, non-shit. Like, I'm here to speak like truth, stuff that's going to move you. That's why I'm here, because I know God using me. He's using me to speak his message of love. So that's why it can be exhausting. I'm like, hey, God, tell me the right thing to do. Like, oh, this is a lot of work to do. So that's why right now my book. And I know, I guess for my book, I have to be here. I do have to build up my community, build up my fan base, get you to know, like, and trust me, to want to like purchase my book or my products or my courses, to want to read my book. And that's the key, like to want to listen to my podcast, read my book, dive deeper into my content that I worked so hard for. Look at all this content I've written. Okay. I wrote all this pages. And so it's getting now the pages into my computer. So that's why I was reading this. and went off on a tangent because, hey, we are in the midst of the social media game, this war. Yeah, it is.